Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes, am I audible to everyone?
Yes, sir. Hello,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Am I audible to everyone?
यस सर. सर आपका स्पीकर आई थिंक म्यूट है तो आपको सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है.
अभी मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
अच्छा अच्छा.
हाँ, ठीक है. Okay.
हो सर. ओके.
So, हाँ. So today I won't be taking much of the time. I will complete one small topic which is left for 8259. After that topic is getting completed, then we will be starting with the new IC. Okay, that interfacing we have to study few of the ICs. The ICs are we have done with 8259. Okay, that is your PIC. Then you have 8255. This is your programmable peripheral interface, that is PPI. Then you have 8257. This is your DMA, that is direct memory access. Then you have 8234, that is a timer. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes. Okay, so these are the ICs we have to study, and they're interfacing with 8086. Okay, so today I will be completing my 8259, that is a programmable interrupt controller. ये मैंने पहले इसलिए लिया था because I was taking the topic of interrupts. Okay, so I thought it is good to take this IC 8259. Now today I will be completing this with a small topic. Then today I won't be starting with the new IC. I will stop for today. Then after the exam, we will start with the fresh IC. Okay, we'll be starting with DMA, that is 8257. That is 8257 is a direct memory access. Okay, after this, then we will go with 8255, programmable peripheral interface, PPI. Okay, and after that we'll go with 8234, that is a timer IC. Okay, timer IC. So these are the ICs which we have to study under the topic of interfacing with 8086. Okay, 8086. Okay, so that is how this topic has to be understood by understanding the different ICs. Okay, so we'll start with this small topic now regarding 8259. So as far as 8259 is concerned, you know that this is mostly used for interfacing the 8086 whenever you have interrupts. Okay, so I have told you each and everything about 8259. Okay, so there is nothing which is left to be understood about 8259. Okay, block diagram, pin configuration, then each and every block we have studied. Then we have studied the control words. Okay, ICW, OCWs, their format. Okay, now the only small portion is left, that is we should know the sequence in which these command words has to be given to 8259. Who is giving this command words? Your 8086 is giving this command word to 8259. Okay, so we have understood in brief. Okay, in overview, when you talk about in general, we have understood what is ICW doing and what is OCW doing. Okay, so now we will see the sequence in which these command words are coming, or how, in which sequence these command words are sent to 8259. Okay, are sent to 8259. Okay, so before that you have understood that these command words are sent. These command words are sent by enabling or making these conditions for CS bar and for A0. Okay, so what I meant to say that we are sending the command words to 8259 by these two, by making the or by enabling them. Okay, CS bar should be 0, it should be always 0, and this A0 will fluctuate, or it will be either 0 or 1. Okay, it should be either 0 or 1. Okay, and CS should be always 0. Okay, if this CS bar is 1, that means we are not selecting that 8259. So even though it is 0 or 1, even though it is 0 on 1, that chip will not be selected. Okay, so the condition is that CS bar should be 0 and A0 should be either 0 or 1. Okay, so whenever I was talking about the different command words, I have told you what is the status of A0 and what is the status of CS bar. Okay, so we have seen for every command word. We have seen for the every command word. Okay, so we will see the sequence. To understand the sequence, there is a flow chart. There is a flow chart. So the flow chart I'm going to draw. Okay, I'm going to draw the flow chart. So you need to see this flow chart properly. Okay. So we'll see the flow chart. I want everyone to draw the flow chart. Before writing down the flow chart, you can just write down the heading. Programming 8259. Programming 8259 or initializing 8259. Programming 8259 or initializing 8259. And then draw this flow diagram. Okay, draw this flow diagram. Here it will be clear that in what sequence I am sending the command words. Okay, so here I am having start. Then after start, the first thing is I should send ICW1. So I am send ICW1. Send ICW1. Then after that, send ICW2. Send ICW2. Then there is a condition. Okay, so there is a condition. So I am putting in a square bracket or rectangle bracket. Okay, so in cascade mode, question mark, in cascade mode, question mark. If it is yes, in cascade mode, question mark, if it is yes. Okay, then you have to send ICW3, that is master or slave. And if it is not cascaded one, no, then also send ICW3. So we'll see the difference between this no and S. Then after that, again you have a condition. Please draw along with me. The condition says that is ICW4 needed? चाहिए क्या? ICW4 चाहिए क्या? Question mark. So if it is yes, and if it is no. If it is yes, send ICW4. Okay. If no, we will not send ICW4. Directly we'll jump here. After that, send OCW1. Send OCW1. Send OCW1. Then send OCW2. I do not have space here. I am writing down here. Again send OCW3. OCW1, OCW2, and OCW3. And after that, return. After that, return. I do not have space. You can continue drawing below to this. As I do not have space, I have drawn here. Okay. So this is a flow chart. This is a flow chart. So this was the topic which was left. Okay. So we will see this. So this was this thing is has to be understood properly soon after we understand the command word format for all the ICWs and for the all OCWs. Okay, then only you will be able to understand this particular flowchart. And this is the sequence how you are sending your ICWs and OCWs. Okay. If you have drawn this, shall I continue? Shall we proceed further?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now all of you pay attention. So start. Okay. So you know that your 8086 or you will say your 8259 is having the interrupt request, that is IR0 to IR7. So when your 8086 will send the command word, what is the other name for the command word? It is control word also. Okay, the command word or the control word to 8259. Okay, ये सब हो जाएगा तब जाके 8259 को पिक्चर सब क्लियर हो जाएगा कि उसको क्या इंटरप्ट को रिसीव करना है, किसको छोड़ना है, क्या करना है. एवरीथिंग विल बी क्लियर, द पिक्चर विल बी क्लियर. सो ये सब होने के बाद your 8259 will be ready to accept the interrupts coming from IR0 to IR7. So before accepting the interrupts, your 8259 should receive the command words. It can be the command words, that means ICWs as well as OCWs. Okay. So before I start this explanation, I have already told you that your command words are sent to 8259 through the internal address A0, either when A0 is equals to 0 or A0 is equals to 1. Okay, because some command words are sent to the internal address to A0 when A0 is 1, and some command words are sent when A0 is equals to 1. Okay, 0 and 1. So whenever I'm talking about the sequence, you should know that your ICWs will come first, followed by or after ICWs you will have OCWs. Okay, because I have told you the explanation for ICWs. What is the meaning of ICWs? Initialization. I have to initialize. This is to start the processing. So ICWs has to be set. ICWs होने के बाद operation क्या करना है, in what interrupt mode you want, everything will be explained by the OCW. Okay, so the sequence is ICWs then OCWs. Okay, then one more thing, your OCW, as far as your OCW2 is concerned, your OCW2 can be introduced anywhere before the interrupt is being served or after the end of interrupt. I'm repeating again, your OCW2 can be sent at any interval, at any time before the interrupt is being served or during the interrupt is being served or after the end of the interrupt. So you can send OCW at any time. Okay, that is the meaning. But it should come after ICW. That is the condition. Because first ICW, then OCWs. But in the OCWs, OCW2 can come anytime. Okay, that is the mean. Now we'll start with the flowchart now. Now I'm going to start this. Send your ICW1. So I want everyone to see the ICW1 format. All of you please see the ICW1 format. So when your 8086 is sending the control word, that is initialization control word W1 to 8259, 8259 will understand. What thing it will understand? It will understand the first bit. ICW4 chahiye ya nahi chahiye. This is the first one. Then it will understand whether it is a single or it is in cascade. Then it will understand whether the interrupt will be coming is a level triggered or the edge triggered. Okay, so all these information will be getting from the microprocessor to 8259. Okay, so these informations are sent by the processor through the command word to 8259. Okay, so whenever you are talking about ICW1, these informations will be given to 8259. Okay, so your ICW4 needed or not needed? If you see here, where it is, yes, here. Is ICW4 needed? Yes or no? So can I say your ICW4 needed or not needed? That depends upon ICW1. And to be more particular, in ICW1, bit number 0. So can I say here, when I am writing down S, जब मैं S लिख रहा हूँ, can I say it is nothing but this condition is when your your IC4 is 1. When your IC4 is 1. So can I say IC4 bit is available in ICW1? Yes. When you are saying no, ICW4 nahi chahiye. So when you are saying no, so can I say it is nothing but IC4 is equals to 0? This condition you will see in the bit number 0 in ICW1. Yes. So whenever you are needed ICW ya nahi chahiye, that will be dependent upon ICW1. So when your ICW1 bit, that is 0th bit, when it is IC4 is equals to 1, that means ICW4 is required. And when it is no, that means your IC4 will be 0 in ICW1. That means ICW4 is not required. It is not needed. Okay. So this is a part of yes or no. Okay. So these are the informations given in the ICW1. Come to the next one. Send ICW2. I want everyone to see the format of ICW2. So ICW2 just gives you what? It gives you the interrupt type numbers. It gives you the interrupt type number. Okay. Under the condition A0 is equals to 1. So for ICW1, your A0 is equals to 0. For ICW2, your A0 is equals to 1. Okay. So this ICW1 will be sent through the internal address A0, 0. And this will be set as internal address A0, 1. A0 is equals to 1. Okay. So ICW2 is also sent. So 8259 will come to know what things, what are the type interrupts numbers are there. Okay. So this information will be available with 8259. After that, whether it is in cascade mode or not, whether my 8259 is a single or many 8259. If many 8259, that means cascade. One master, other slaves. Okay. So this condition, yes or no. Now this yes or no, again, you will be able to see where you will be able to see in ICW1. That is your bit number 1, B1. Okay. What is that bit number 1? SNGL. So can I say, अगर हम हाँ बोलते हैं, अगर हम yes बोलते हैं, this condition is nothing but SNGL equals to, cascade में है तो your SNGL will be equal to 0. This SNGL is the bit of B1 in ICW1. And whenever you say I do not want in cascade, that means your SNGL, that is single, that means SNGL is equals to 1. So these conditions are also available in ICW1. These conditions are also available in the ICW1. So
excuse me sir.
हाँ
सर वो दोनों मतलब वो इन कैस्केड मोड से जो डिसीजन मेकिंग है वो येस एंड नो एक ही बॉक्स को क्यों जा रहा है?
हाँ तो मैं वही बता रहा हूँ, आगे मैं बता रहा हूँ, वही बता रहा हूँ. ओके, आई विल एक्सप्लेन दैट ओनली. So when you have the condition yes or no, okay, so this will give you the understanding that whether your 8259 is single or there are many. If there are many, that means cascade mode. If only one, that means no cascade. That means no cascade. But for both the cases, the arrow is coming for ICW3. For both the cases, it is coming for ICW3. But if you see properly, वहाँ पे क्या लिखा है? Master/slave. Master/slave. So I want everyone to see the format for ICW3. What is the format of ICW3? I have given you the two formats. If you see properly, I have given you the two formats. One format is for master and other format is for slave. Other format is for slave. So don't you think that if I am not using the cascade mode, that means I am having only one 8259. So can I say one 8259 is nothing but it is the master itself? Yes. When there is single 8259, it is a master itself. So you have to use the format of ICW3 for master 8259. And obviously, when it is more than one, then you will be using the two formats. One will be purely for the one will be purely for master 8259, and other will be purely for slave 8259. Okay. So in either of the case, master will be there, and slaves are optional. Slaves are optional. Slaves will come into the picture when it is in cascade. Slave will not come into picture when there is no cascade. But who is always there? Master is always there. Master is always there, even though it is cascade or it is single. Even though it is cascade or single. So depending upon that, you will be using the format. Okay. तो मास्टर का फॉर्मेट हमेशा रहेगा, सिंगल रहे या फिर कैस्केड रहे. स्लेव का फॉर्मेट आएगा पिक्चर में जब वो कैस्केड में रहेगा. अदरवाइज कैस्केड में नहीं रहेगा तो स्लेव वहां पे नहीं रहेगा. स्लेव ICW3 का फॉर्मेट नहीं आएगा. आई होप आई हैव आंसर्ड योर क्वेश्चन.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So send ICW3, that is master/slave. So I have given you two formats. Depending upon whether cascade or single, you have to choose that format. Okay. So that is clear here. Proceed further. ICW1 भेजा, ICW2 भेजा, ICW3 भेजा, ICW4 बाकी है. ICW4 के बाद आपके OCW के नंबर लगेंगे. तो वो ICW4 is ICW4 needed. ICW4 चाहिए क्या? Yes. IC4 अगर 1 है इसमें तो चाहिए. Yes. नहीं चाहिए अगर IC4 यहाँ पे 0 है ICW1 में तो नहीं चाहिए. अगर चाहिए तो send ICW4. अगर नहीं चाहिए तो do not send. So do not send, that means we are not going to send ICW4. So I want everyone to see the format for ICW4. So ICW4 is a format where you will be seeing the special fully nested mode or buffered, non-buffered, whether you are selecting 8086 or 8085. Okay. So everything will be taken care. अगर आपको लगता है कि चाहिए तो ICW4 will be sent. So this decision is taken by the processor itself. Okay. So everything is taken care. ऐसा नहीं होगा कि ICW4 नहीं भेजूंगा तो I do not know whether it should be fully nested or which processor is selected. That everything is taken care by the processor. Okay, nothing to worry. Only the thing is that when you require IC4, that will be mentioned in IC4 in ICW1. Okay, that is the only difference we have. Okay, that is the only difference we have here. Okay, so send ICW4. नहीं है तो it will come here. Then send OCW1. Then send OCW2. Then send OCW3. So all these OCW2, 1, 2, and 3 will be sent. And after sending that, then again it will return back. Again it will start. But here, after sending OCW3, now your 8259 is ready to accept all the interrupts coming. I'm not only talking about 8259. This 8259 is for master as well as for slaves. Okay, I can say the condition could be 1 master and 8 slaves. So all the slaves, all 8 slaves and 1 master are now ready to accept the interrupts coming from IR0 to IR7. When? After this flowchart, after getting this sequence. Because जब ये पूरा मिल जाता है ICW1 2 3 4 OCW1 2 3, then the picture is clear कि हमें actually A2 finance को क्या करना है, क्या accept करना है, नहीं करना है. So all information is available. After that information, then now you are ready. A2 finance is ready to accept the interrupt. This is same as you are boarding the flight. Okay, so before you board the flight, you know that you have to get security check, you have to take the boarding pass, you have to get your luggage clear checked. Okay, then everything is clear, then you have to board into the bus if the flight is far away, then going to the flight, then entering into the flight, then according to your boarding pass you will have a seat number, you take your seats and then you sit down. Okay, so the same thing is here. If everything is good, if everything is fine, all the information is A2 finance को सब जब मिल जाता है, now A2 finance is ready to accept the interest. So that is how it goes. And questions are asked on this flowchart. The question can be asked also in Viva also. Okay, so you have to understand this flowchart. So if you have any questions, you can ask. There is one note. Please write down one note. Write down one note. The note says that the OCW1 should be sent. The OCW1 should be sent to 8259 after sending the ICWs. After sending the ICWs. After sending the ICWs. Full stop. The OCW2 can be sent at any time. The OCW2 can be sent at any time. ब्रैकेट में लिखो एनी टाइम का क्या मतलब होता है? Either before servicing interrupt, or at the end of interrupt service routine, or at the end of interrupt service routine. At the end of interrupt service routine. Bracket close. Okay, so this is all about the format. Okay, nothing more than this. Now we have ended up with 8259. Okay, so I will stop here and I will take the DMA controller, that is 8257, after your exam. Okay, so regarding this exam, I have already told you, you just go with the sample question papers available on the net. Okay, the questions will be simple, it will be straightforward, no twisting. Okay, it is a straightforward questions will be asked in the exam. Okay, for 2 marks, for 1 mark also. So I want your fundamentals and your basics should be strong to understand the problem, to understand the question and to give your response. Okay, so again I'm saying the questions are easy, straightforward. There should be no panic. But yes, it might happen that after looking at the options 1 2 3 4, there might be confusion. So you have to be very you have to be very you have to study very minutely each and every detail. There might be problem, or there might be you will fall into the trap where there might be a confusion after seeing the options. Okay, so that is but sure. So you have to study very minutely. Okay, so that is what I have to say, and all the best for the exam. We will see after the exam. If you have any questions, you can ask. Parmeshwar madam is there? Parmeshwari madam is there?